Hey there, super excited to show you the new translation feature on Sofer.Ai. I believe it's the #1 requested feature for quite some time now. We really put thought into how to create a nice and responsible experience around this. So really excited to show it to you. Let's just jump right in. So you'll see here's a transcript. We have this both for our transcript and our OCR. We'll start with the transcript. And this was originally in Hebrew. And this is the original transcript. Now, after you translate, you'll have the option to see the translation. But that's not what's special about how we do it on Sofer.Ai. What I think is fantastic is this compare feature, where you could see the original and the translation side by side, paragraph by paragraph, and highlighted so you could follow along with both of them. And what's fantastic is that this works with our ability with the playing back the audio to follow in the text on the original. So you can still click a word, you can see it highlighted in the original as it plays, and follow along in the translation, as you'll see here. And it's actually a really cool experience to listen to it, see it in the translation as it highlights in the original. I think it's really nice. And this is for our transcript. And now let's take a look at an example of our OCR translation. Okay, so here's an OCR output. This is the output from a PDF that we uploaded. Here's the image. As you can see them side by side, the PDF image and the text output. And now you have the option, just like with the transcript, to see the translation. Here's translation side by side with the image. Or you could do the text output and the translation output. Or if you want, you could do all three side by side, original image, text output, and translation. But that might be a lot. But as you see, same as with the transcript, in the compare mode, we have paragraph by paragraph. You could follow along to see how it translated that paragraph. As you're looking at it, you'll see it does assume a certain level of learning, understanding, right? It doesn't translate the word sugya. It doesn't translate the word mitzvah. It doesn't translate the word kafana. It brings the direct quotes in Hebrew. So let's say you want to change that, right? Let's say you want to translate every single word, or you have a different style of translation that you want. So let me show you how you can do that by actually translating a new document. So here you'll see we have a new document that we didn't translate yet, and therefore you'll see a translate button on top. The same goes with our transcription. If you didn't translate it yet, you'll just see a translate button right here on top next to summarize. And this is what it looks like when you click it. It will give you the option to translate to either English or to Hebrew. Those are the two languages we have right now. And we'll expand if there's feedback and requests for other ones. But as I mentioned, when showing you the output, if you want to change the default translation style, all you have to do is go to advanced settings here, open this up. And you'll see here, there's the option to add a custom style. When you click it, it'll fill it in with the default style, and you can read our default style here for what we preserve, how do we keep the original Hebrew, what types of words we translate. If you want to start from scratch, you could just get rid of all of that. And you could, let's say, as I mentioned before, you want a fully translated English translation. So you could write a style guide saying, fully translate every single word, assume the reader has no Hebrew or Torah background, assume general American audience, right? So you could do that. You could save this style, and then you could translate it with this style selected. And same with the Hebrew. For Hebrew as well, we don't choose a modern Hebrew. The default, as you could read in the style guide here, is a traditional Sefer type of Hebrew. It should sound like it's coming from a traditional Sefer, not necessarily like a new modern Israeli newspaper. But if you do want a different style of Hebrew, we give that option for you to set your translation style here. Again, all you have to do is click add custom style. This will save the style for you, and you can apply it exactly how you want. That's really it. That's the new translation feature. I really hope it's helpful. As I mentioned, it was very requested, so I really do hope it lives up to the demand. And I hope it's helpful in making Torah more accessible, whether you're putting out Torah or you're trying to learn Torah and access more Torah. I really hope this is helpful, and please give feedback if it is. If it isn't, what we can improve on, if you have any questions. And yeah, we just always love feedback, and we'd love to hear from you.